Folks, hello and welcome back to the No Laying Up Preview Show presented by the DraftKings Sportsbook. DJ Pyhowski with you alongside my associate, Chris Solomon. How are you, Solly?
Incredible offseason.
Yeah.
I'm rested. I'm ready to go.
You're glowing.
Honestly, I wanted to kind of come into this like, I can't believe we got to do picks this week. Really? This is like one of the only weeks, one of the greatest weeks for picks. Because otherwise, why in the world would I care about this opening event?
That's a fantastic question. I think we're going to get to that. Before we do, I want to congratulate you on your biggest move of the year, going from just resetting the points. So you go from minus 670 to 0. Really tough season. Kind of a rebuilding year for you last year, I would guess. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
You say that, but, I had some very close calls. I was swinging for the fences.
And many foul tips.
Abraham Answer, if he finished one shot back.
And that's about enough of the ifs. Congratulations on a shit season. Congratulations to Randy. He's our winner, followed by Neil, followed by George Truly here, and then, of course, Tron, for all of his pomp and circumstance, finishes fourth. 4 in the black, though.
As a team.
As a team, we're in the black. Barely. I don't know.
If I would have tried, I don't know if I could have lost more if I tried. Like if I literally I could have bet Martin Trainer every week, and I don't know if I would have lost as much as I did.
We're going to Silverado this week, out in the Napa Valley. Home course of Johnny Miller, I believe. I think he lives out there. Maybe lives at Pebble. Maybe splits time. Who could possibly say? We're going out there for the Safeway Open, kicking off the season. What can you tell me about the Safeway Open? The
field is all over the place. Phil Mickelson is the favorite this week. Did not see that coming. Don't really fully understand that, to be honest. But it is. I don't know. I don't know where to go. I don't know where my eyes to tell my eyes to go when I look at this leaderboard. There wasn't a lot that jumped out at me. Which, who knows, that could be a good thing. No,
I think that's exactly right. I feel like this is one of those weeks where if you've been following really, really closely and you've really got your finger on the pulse of the midfield of the PGA Tour, you could probably make some money this week. Will that be us? Who could say? Last year, Cameron.
I can say for one of us.
No, come on, not with that attitude. We're turning things around this year.
You have opened up. If I do turn it around this year, that you guys are going to never hear the end of it.
That's fine. I welcome it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's been a big principle, I think, of all of our seasons, except maybe Randy. Randy's always gracious in win and defeat.
Quietly confident.
Last year we had Cameron Champ win by 1 over Adam Hadwin, Mark Leishman, Charles Howell, Zach Blair, Justin Thomas, Cameron Percy. Kind of a weird mix of guys. It feels like a lot of different people can play well here.
Where it falls on the schedule this year, obviously with the U.S. Open coming next week, it is just a hodgepodge field, and not a ton of none of the top contenders you would expect for Winged Foot are in the field this week. So
shots fired at Phil and Jordan Spieth, but we'll move on.
That's what I said.
From there, do you got a style you're looking at this week? Are you going all on gut? We always like to shout out our friends at Data Golf. They have a good course fit tool that kind of shows like this skill should be highlighted this week, this blah, blah, blah. Looks like the most average course on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, not a lot to lean on in that regard. I'm just going with a couple weird gut feelings of guys that I feel like they've sniffed around enough in 2020, but not gotten the big result, not gotten the bust out, but it would make a ton of sense. I hate that feeling of like, dude, he's been on every leaderboard. Of course he just
Why did
won.
you not pick him?
Like, how did you miss that? And I got 3 guys there that I think, could fit that mold somewhat.
That's I'm interested to hear who they are. So take it away, because we might have a lot of the same guys.
Well, right off the bat, the favorite, Phil Mickelson.
Whoa, okay, disregard.
To miss the cut.
Okay, no, I thought about doing that too. Okay.
At plus 225, I got 40 nuggets on that.
That was the best value I saw on the board.
Right, that one just jumped off the page at me. Look, I know Phil won recently on the Champions Tour. Again, that was on the Champions Tour. The PGA Tour is different. They have rough on the PGA Tour.
Maybe the widest fairways in America that he won on.
Literally, and some of the smoothest greens and easiest greens for him to putt.
I will say, not outstanding drivers of the golf ball that seem to win here. Cameron Champ doesn't hit it crazy straight. Kevin Tway doesn't hit it crazy straight.
But still, it just
a couple other guys on that board: Leash, Zach Blair, Charles Howell, Justin Thomas. Like those are better drivers of the ball.
I like that value at plus 225. Harold Varner. Feel like
that's where my mind was.
Okay, Harold Varner is he had a good run at the Charles Schwab. He just feel like he's been lurking a little bit. When you take away some of those big top names, my eyes were immediately drawn towards him. I got him for 10 nuggets to win at plus 3,000. And I'm also going with him for a top 10, 20 nuggets at plus 350.
Love it.
So kind of covering my bases on that one. a member of my Fred X Cup team, had a really solid year, but not, a name that doesn't roll right off your tongue when you talk about some of the good young players on tour, the Korn Ferry graduates. Mark Hubbard.
Yeah.
Top 10 for him this week.
Quietly nice season.
Homeless Hubs, we're going 20 nuggets on him at plus 500. And then last, we had a great podcast with him earlier this spring, right before everything shut down. Eric Van Rooyen, really good international player, and feel like the odds don't fully respect that. 10 nuggets at plus 4,500. I know you're going to say potentially an official World Golf Ranking manipulator,
no,
but I wasn't going to say
not
that.
at all.
So 10 nuggets on him, plus 4,500. Those are my picks. I'm sticking to it.
I had a long look at him as well, just because he looks like Kevin Tway, who's won here before. Got to consider that.
That makes way more sense than you probably think it does.
So I love your Harold Varner pick. I'll start there. I also had him on my board. I'm going 25 nuggets at that plus 3,000 to win. Another guy right in that same category, knocking on the door. 25 more nuggets at plus 2,800 on Good Morning, Mr. Joel Damon. He's for sure going to win shortly here. It's going to happen. So why not this week? And then my big bet, my last play, I did have Phil to miss the cut, but I changed it. Again, this is a pure emotional pick. There's one guy that's going to get me to tune into this golf tournament, Jordan Spieth. And so he is in a matchup, and he's plus 110 head-to-head against Phil Alfred Mickelson.
Oh.
So Jordan Spieth to beat Phil 50 nuggets at plus 110. So let's just try to get something in the black this week and be able to build from there. The boys are shotgun blasted all over the country again, so we're going to throw it over to them. Hope you guys all enjoy the Safeway this week.
Hey guys, it's Randy. Coming from you at a rest stop somewhere outside of Nashville, Tennessee, on my way to Sweetens this week. Got 5 plays though. Really got some work in the off season. Enjoyed myself. Enjoyed spending some time with family. It was nice to get away from golf a little bit, but hey, season's starting, so we gotta get back in the grind. We're going no. Will there be a hole-in-one? First bet. No. Will there be a hole-in-one? Absolutely not. No hole-in-ones in this tournament. Second bet, we're taking Phil Mickelson. We're gonna zag when everybody's zigging. We're gonna take Mickelson to miss the cut. It'd be a very Phil thing for him to do. He's one of the tournament favorites out here. In that same vein, I'm taking Spieth in a matchup over Phil. And then my last 2 plays, I like the nationality props. We're going to South Africa this week. We're going to take Charles Schwartzel as the top South African finisher. And then my final bet this week is, I'm looking for home games. Who's close to home? I'm thinking Mav McNeely, up in Napa, California, not too far from Stanford. We're taking Mav McNeely to finish in the top 20. Total home game for him. So those are the picks. I'm going to get back on the road, and we'll see how they do.
All right, I'm here with TC. We're at the Birdhouse, the famed 10th hole. TC, what are your picks this week?
What are your picks this week?
I've got 4 bets. First is Phil Mickelson to miss the cut, plus 225. Joel Damon, top 10, plus 350. Of course, my man Ches, top 10. He's back this week, baby, plus 400. And I got a matchup bet. Ches over Emiliano Grillo, plus 100. Ches is always the underdog.
Grillo always plays well here.
He did play well. I saw him play well there like 4 years ago. What do you got?
We got 3 top 10 plays. Sam Burns, plus 550 for 15 nuggets. Matt McNeely, plus 650 for 15 nuggets. Matt Every, plus 5,000 for 5 nuggets. We've got a Matt Every top 20 bet, plus 2,500 for 10 nuggets.
That's 4 bets.
That's 4 bets.
Okay.
And then we've got one more bet.
Which is what?
Which is a Yankee. It's a 4-way round robin. Tyler Duncan over Siwoo Kim, Harry Higgs over Luke List, Mav over Sam Burns, Taylor Gooch over Cameron Davis. 5 nuggets each way. Total wager of $55 for 55 nuggets to win $424.
It's a loophole. This is bullshit that he does this every time. I try to keep it simple this week. We're starting the year off right. TC can't help himself. Whatever. You can cut it.